Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing okay. So my little girl has decided that she wants me to draw a picture for her friend's birthday. So we've decided to go with his favourite car, which is a Lamborghini. Now I'm going to show you a way, because it's literally in 2 days. So I am under the pressure to get this painted on a canvas and get it all completed. So here we go. So I've printed out a picture. I have then done this. So coloured it, you can see where there's lines in. And then I've stuck it onto the canvas. Now this is an easy way and a quick way to be able to do a drawing. Now I will add stuff to it, so it's not just central, it will have abstracts to it. So I've done a lined drawing, I've done a lined printout, and with all that grey on the back, I'm now going around with a thin, very thin pencil and just going around the lines. Because of this, it's then transferred. I hope it should work. This is an easy way of doing it if you're not got the time to draw, and it transfers onto the canvas. Can you see? So it's just a small outline, depending on if you're wanting to paint it, if you are wanting to use watercolours. It's just a quick and simple way of getting the drawing on. So that is actually just a tip if time is against you. I sometimes use this technique on some of my pet portraits that I do, instead of doing my grids and then just free drawing. So yeah, this was just a quick way of getting the transfer on the base and then painting over the top. So let's go with the painting, and I hope this technique helps you for future as well. Let me know in the comments. Let's go and paint it. So this is the actual initial original picture which I got from Google search, and using Ibis Paint X app, I've then edited it out and then also edited it again for the lined picture, which I printed out eventually. Also using a ruler, I needed to fill out the rest to make sure that the whole canvas was full and ready for the paint to go on. Now use a ruler for any straight lines. You don't want to be free drawing. So, freehand. Yeah, going freehand. You want to make sure all the lines are crisp and you've got everything in place ready. And I've always used a ruler then to be able to continue. Now from the thumbnail that you probably see and from this original picture, there was detail on there which then I swapped out, but this is me just going through. This is the Ibis Paint X app that I use to edit any of my photos, and just to change it up. Now I wanted to go for an abstract painting, so this is why the colour is completely different from that original picture, and again I just did it through Google. Now I did want to put the details of the floor on this initially, however time again was against me. If you've got more time to do a painting and you want to add the little details, then please take your time and do it. However, I needed to have this completed within 2 days. I was up a long time for it. I just didn't realise that the time crept up on me. But again, just using a ruler, making sure all those straight edges are in place, and then just making sure that all the detail, so the initial little details, have also transferred over. Now I've got the picture also in front of me, so my phone's recording what I'm doing and I've got my tablet in front of me with the picture on. So always have something in front of you as an eye reference, so you're always referring back to it, instead of going, unless you want to just go freehand, free colour and just go with everything. It's always nice to have a picture in front of you which you can then refer to once you've taken this paper off the canvas, because once it's off you wouldn't be able to place it back on. So make sure you've gone round all the lines. Do pick it up, check it, and then place it back down. Do not peel all 4 corners off unless you're really 100% satisfied with the final part. So that's me just making sure before I pull the whole lot over. So that's me looking at it. Again, this is just a quick picture of what the setup is and how I reference everything. And then where the light lines were, I went round and made them darker again. Now, going through the painting side of it, I just wanted to make sure that everything was in place. Now, I started off with watercolours to begin with. It's a mixed media, so it's watercolours with acrylic paint. And I always use also felt pens. So I have a Hobbycraft set, which are very nice felts, which you can add water to when you've coloured them on, which also gives you that watercolour effect. Now, I wanted the nice detail in this as well. I wanted it to be abstract, and I just wanted to make sure that everything that was highlighted in my edited picture was ready to be transferred over. So again, just using watercolours. And then this is where I put the detail of the felt tips, and then adding water again. So you can see the 3 felt tips in the background there. They're the Hobbycraft version of the felt tips. And this was the watercolour finish. I weren't happy with it. I wanted to go abstract. So I put acrylic on it. I added further detail into that. And I literally made sure that it had texture. It was completely different from the original picture. And I also go around the edge of this canvas with a gold deco pen, which then adds that detail around the edge. But absolutely love this, and I'm so glad that Bella's friend loved it as well. So yeah, there's the final piece.